Hey everyone, how y'all doing today? Lumpy here, and today we are going to do the second of the Odyssey decks, the 1-2 punch deck. And I have decided, in my ultimate wisdom, that when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I am going to be giving away the complete set of 4 decks to one lucky winner. So, if y'all like, subscribe, thumbs up, anything like that, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a full set of these decks. And there'll probably be more added on to it by then, but we'll see. So for right now, it's a set of these decks. That's going to be my first giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So without further ado, we will get to the 1-2 punch deck. I guess, yeah, it's all sealed together there with the little pamphlet. Anyway, we'll read the back of the box here. The 1-2 punch. Whether it's the jab of a red burn spell or the savage uppercut of a big green creature, your opponent will feel the pain twice from the flashback cards in the 1-2 punch deck. If it's worth doing once, it's worth doing again. Or, in my own words, my philosophy is, anything that's worth doing is worth overdoing. Anyway, it's a ready to play 60 card deck, and that is what we're going over today. If I can find a knife here, get this open for y'all. Alright, we will start with the little manual. Tells you a little bit about the set and the new excuse me, the new abilities: Flashback, Threshold, Symbiotes, Filter Lands, and the Odyssey story. Tells you a little bit about all that stuff, and it has the deck list. In case you scramble them up a little bit or you use cards for other decks, you can always put this deck back together. Tells you a little bit about playing the deck. Anyway, we will... Oh, I missed it. I love these old lands, man. These old mountains. They're beautiful cards. And the old forests. They're really cool as well. Alright. So we have a Druid Lyrist. It costs 1 for a 1/1. And you pay another forest and tap it, sacrifice Druid Lyrist, and destroy target enchantment. There is 2 of those. Nantuko Mentor. Costs 3 for a 1/1. For 2 in a forest, you tap it, target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is that creature's power. A Leaf Dancer. For 3, you get a 2/2, and it has Forest Walk. Not much else, just a 2/2 for 3. Oh, there's 2 of those. A Corrosion Archer. Corrosion Archer may block as though it had flying. So basically it has reach. It's a 2/3 for 4. And you pay a forest, and you can discard a card from your hand, and Corrosion Archer gets +0/+2 until end of turn. So it becomes a 2/5. Pretty cool. A Rabid Elephant. You know, when your elephant gets into a fight with a raccoon or something and it becomes rabid, you know, those crazy rabid elephants are everywhere. Rabid Elephant becomes blocked. Whenever it becomes blocked, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn for each creature that's blocking it. That's pretty awesome. So for 5, you get a 3/4, and anytime it becomes blocked, you have a 5/6 or a 7/8. That's pretty awesome, actually. Gorilla Titan. For 5, you get a 4/4, and it gets +4/+floor as long as there are no cards in your graveyard. And it has Trample. 4/4 with Trample. That is a pretty good card. Engulfing Flames. Costs 1 and deals 1 damage to target creature. It can't be regenerated. Has Flashback for 4. And, well, for 4 you can deal 1 more damage, so not that great, but there's 2 of those. Firebolt. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player for 1. That's pretty good. And then for 5, the Flashback, you can use it again out of your graveyard. And then remove it from the game. Reckless Charge. Another one that costs 1. Target creature gets +3/+0 and gains haste until end of turn. And has Flashback as well for 3. You can play this out of your graveyard for 3. And give a creature +3/+0 and haste. And there's 2 of those. Volcanic Spray costs 2, deals 1 damage to each creature without flying and each player. And for 2, you can Flashback it. Or use its Flashback for 2. Earth Rift. Destroy target land. It costs 4 to destroy a land, and it has Flashback for 7. Scorching Missile. Deals 4 damage to target player. For 10, you can use its Flashback for 10. It costs 4 or 10. 4 for 4 damage is pretty good. 10, if you just happen to have all that extra mana, I guess you could do it. But, oh, there's 2 of those. Seize the Day. Untap target creature. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. So for 4, you can get 2 combat phases and an additional main phase. That is pretty awesome. And it only has a 3 Flashback cost. So you can use it a second time for 3. Cost 4 the first time and 3 the second time. Now we're talking. That's a good card. Chatter of the Squirrel. Put a 1/1 green squirrel creature token into play for 1. You only got to pay 1 and you get a 1/1 green squirrel. And it has a Flashback of 2. There you go. You can get 2 squirrels on the field for 3. And there's, 3 of those. That's a pretty good card, I think. Get your 1/1 weenies out. Well, they're not white weenies, but they're just 1/1 weenies. Yeah, get a bunch of 1/1 squirrel tokens into play. Howling Gale. Costs 2. Howling Gale deals 1 damage to each creature with flying and each player. Has a Flashback of 2. So you can deal some damage there. A Moment's Peace. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. If you're in fear for your life, you can prevent it for 2, and then you can have a Flashback for 3. I guess that works. If the opponent has some big creatures, you can say, no damage. Sylvan Might. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains Trample until end of turn. I like that for 2. And it has a Flashback for 4. And there's 2 of them. Deep Reconnaissance. Going on a recon mission. Oh yeah, for 3. Search your library for a basic land card, put that card into play tapped, then shuffle your library. And it has Flashback for 5. And there is 2 of those. Refresh. For 3, you can regenerate target creature and draw a card. I guess that would work. Elephant Ambush. Put a 3/3 green elephant creature token into play for 4. Yeah, as long as he's not rabid. He's not a rabid elephant, just a regular elephant. Anyway, Flashback for 7/8. I don't know why I had to count out loud, but for 8, you get the Flashback for that. You can play it out of your graveyard and get another green elephant for 3/3. Or a 3/3 green elephant. And there's 3 of those. That's pretty cool. I'm liking it. A beast attack. Put a 4/4 green beast creature token into play. And he has a flashback of 5. So you can play him for 5, get a 4/4 for 5, and you can flashback it for 5. Very cool. And there's 2 of those. I'm liking that card. Roar of the Worm. You know, when you're out there digging worms for going fishing and they come up out of the ground all roar. You know, you hear that roar of the worm. Anyway, for 7, you got a 6/6 green worm creature token. Look at that, man. Imagine him on a hook going out to catch some bass. Anyway, flashback for 4. Not bad. You got to pay 7 the first time and you can use flashback for 4. That's a pretty good card. Get a 6/6 worm. And there's 2 of them. Excellent. Woo! And we have a foil Old Plains card. I am loving that card. That is going in a sleeve right away. I'll tell you what. That is a beautiful card. Might be worth a whole $1, but hey, you know what? It's awesome. It's old. It's already 17 years old. And it's in perfect pack fresh condition. Beautiful. Anyway, make sure y'all give a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And like I said, I'll be giving away a set of these. A full set, the 4 decks, as soon as I get to 1,000 subscribers. In the meantime, y'all go out, try anything once, twice if you like it. Have a great day. Lumpy out. I'll see you in the next video.